There's another that was trying to forge on. That would be the West Side Rams. The lone area representative still alive in the 4A Upper State, battling against Camden. Now, this turned out to be some kind of ball game. Earlier in the year, they were trying to grow up in a hurry. Bear Woods, a freshman. Jai White, who he connects with right there, a freshman among others. They started 0-4 against a tough schedule. Well, tonight they were trying to go for a 9th straight win. That pass set up Keelan Powell at a big night. Gets it on into the end zone. Westside had a 7-0 lead against the Bulldogs. Made the trek up from just east of Columbia. After a turnover, after an onside kick recovery rather, as they go into the Kirby Smart playbook, well, back to work goes the offense, and the Rams getting a 20-yard run out of Powell. That set up Powell's 11-yard run. Westside had a 14-0 advantage still in the opening quarter. In the second, they extended their lead to 21-7 as Woods able to get on in there, faked everybody out. They used to run the same play with his brother when he was the quarterback, but this game eventually goes overtime, and another freshman comes through, Malachi Gibson with the winner, and Westside prevails. They make it 9 straight wins, 24-21.
Oh man, it's a great when you get to this point in the season. Every possession counts. Every team is good. And I'm glad we came out on top tonight. Great job by freshman kicker Malachi Gibson right there at the end. Keelan Powell does a great job all year. He's probably got 2,000 yards rushing. He was at 18-37. Just does a great job for us. Just excited we won. It's just a testament to these coaches and these players. To start out the way we did, to get to this point, just shows what we're made of.
Well, they're a team that is made to continue on. What a nice win for Westside. They beat a good Camden team. Their season ends at 9-4. Other side of the Upper State bracket, Flora and South Point. Victory going to the team from Rock Hill. So the Stallions move on. They will play Westside for the Upper State Championship next week. In the Lower State, North Augusta traveled over to South Florence and the Bruins got them. That's the team that Westside played the past 2 years for the title. South Florence moves on. They'll face Gray Collegiate, which won by 3 down at Hilton Head Island. In 2A, the reigning state champion Clinton Red Devils trying to survive and advance. They had not lost to a fellow 2A team this year. Gone 9-3 for their first 12 games. The fellow 9-3 team Fairfield Central in to visit. T. Shannon, the quarterback, loading up, connecting in the opening quarter with Caden Diggs. That's a 68-yard bomb and a 13-0 lead for visiting Fairfield Central. They eventually built the lead to 28-0 at the break. Third quarter, on a night that Javen Cook was held down, Zoom rushing for just 51 yards. He fumbles, but a heads-up play by his teammate, and coming away with it, Chris Boyd turns into an 18-yard score. But at that point, Clinton able to cut the deficit just to 35-7. Fairfield Central moves on to the win. The Griffins are heading on to the Upper State Final in 2A, 42-7. Here's Corey Fountain, the Clinton head coach, afterward.
They just kicked our butt from the beginning of the game, and we turned it on a little bit in the second half. Did a good job of getting some stops, being more physical, but we got too far behind, and that all falls on me, and I got to do a better job making sure these guys are ready to go for the game and we don't come out flat. The seniors are great kids. I love every one of them. Everybody hates to lose the last game. We've got to come back and get stronger next year.
By the way, Cook with a 51-yard effort. He still finishes the season with well over 1,800 yards rushing and 34 rushing touchdowns, 35 total. So Fairfield Central moves on. They'll get Strom Thurmond in the next round as the Rebels knocked off Chester 31-8. In the Lower State, Hampton County and Central of Pageland, both winning on the road. They'll play for the 2A Lower State crown. In the 1A ranks, of course, had our teams eliminated last week. Louisville down C.A. Johnson, Lamar advancing to play for the Upper State Final against Louisville, while in the Lower State, Cross getting a win at home against Johnsonville 42-14, and Bamberg Earhart will face Cross for the Lower State crown. They got a big win over Carvers Bay.